been a long time since I've made a video. I think we were talking and it's probably been about 4 years maybe since I made a video. I didn't want to start a whole new channel. I wanted to use the same videos that I had before, keep them on there because at that point they were relevant and a lot of people liked them. They were helpful. But lots of things have happened the past few years. I moved. I got my adorable, this is my child. She'll be in a lot of videos. This is Grace Kelly. And just life, got a real job, graduated from college, all those kinds of things. But I've always enjoyed doing the videos and I want to get started and do that again. So if you enjoy them, great. If you don't, then, that's fine too. My feelings won't be hurt. But I think tonight I'm going to start with a video, a makeup tutorial for one of the looks from the Naked Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. And I have a friend with me tonight who's going to help me. And we're going to just show you one look that you can do from the palette. I'm sure there's a lot more, probably tons of videos on how you can do lots of looks, but just one that I enjoy that's very simple and easy to do just for everyday looks. So we're going to get started, but thanks for watching. I'm back with my friend. This is my friend Courtney, or as I like to call her, Coco. She's one of my first friends that found out about my makeup videos because I didn't tell a lot of people when I first did them, but then a few friends found out and they all laughed and haha, it was lots of fun. But Courtney's always been real supportive, and she used to be a beauty queen pageant girl, or a beauty pageant queen. And so she's taught me a lot of things, and she enjoys makeup as much as I do, so I thought would be the perfect person to do this tutorial on instead of myself. And then, of course, we have Grace Kelly in the background just hanging out because she's just one of the girls. So we're going to get started. Always, before I do my eye makeup every day, I use an eyeshadow primer. Everybody has their own preference on what they like to use, but my favorite brand is Urban Decay, the eyeshadow primer potion. This is in the, well, I have a light that's not wanting to shine, but anyway, the Sin formula. They have the original, and then they have Sin, and they have one more that I don't remember exactly what it is, but this one has a bit of a gold tone shimmer to it. The original is just a nice matte finish. And those are the only two that I've tried. I like this one because a lot of the eyeshadows that I use are more shimmery, but I think the next time when this runs out, I'm probably just going to get the original, the matte color with no extra additives in it, because sometimes if you want just a matte look, you're not going to achieve it if you have the Sin formula. So this is a great little squeeze tube bottle. It lasts literally forever. I don't know the last time I had to buy one when I used this tube. I used just a little bit on my ring finger, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pat it on her eyelid. I'm going to do it this one. That was probably too much for one eyelid, but she'll have one nice looking eye. So you just want to smooth it out everywhere that you are going to use your eyeshadow, and then even, into the crease. The nice thing about this eyeshadow primer potion is it looks good on everyone. Doesn't matter what type of skin tone you have, it's going to work for you. Okay. So then normally what I do is I'll let that dry for a few seconds.
Oh, you can really tell.
Yes. You can wear it alone. No, I wouldn't recommend that because that would be a waste of good product. So let's not do that. Okay, this is just the original Naked palette. I know there's Naked 2, and I think they just came out with Naked 3, which I want all of them, but I'm determined to go through this one first. I'm not one of those people who has a lot of different eyeshadow brushes, mainly because I just never did. I'm kind of getting into it a little bit more, but I feel like kind of with what I have, it works for me. So if you know what other eyeshadow brushes work good with what kind of level of opacity or sheerness, or saying that's the same thing, but whatever look you're trying to achieve, then by all means go for it, but this is how I'm going to use it today. This is just a basic tapered eyeshadow brush. I've had it for a long time. It's a Bare Minerals, Bare Essentials brand eyeshadow brush. And what we're going to do is kind of a neutral smoky eye. We're going to see how this works. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use the color Sin, which is the second one in the box. I like to think of it as kind of a champagne color. It's sheer. It has neutral kind of beige, pink tones, some shimmer in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply that all over from the inner corner out to about halfway, and then up toward her brow bone. And then I'm going to bring it down just a little bit into the corner. Just kind of gives you an extra little pop in the corner of your eye. Okay, so then using the same brush, I'm going to use the Toasted, which it's almost a beige, pink, purple color, but it works very well. It doesn't look pink, it doesn't look purple on your eye. It blends to a nice neutral medium tone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that from the middle of her eye out to the corner. Courtney already has some mascara on, but other than that,
Makes it a little difficult, sorry. Did you use all the colors that, the two that aren't kind of there?
Yeah, the two I used a lot. Well, I used Buck a lot, and then I used Sin.
Patty liked her some Buck there.
Okay. I cheated a little bit, and I used the Buck for my eyebrow powder when I ran out for a while, and it worked great. So that's why a lot of that is gone. Okay, and then for a crease color, I'm going to go for the Hustle, which is most definitely a darker, kind of a plum with a charcoal undertone to it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend that from the crease into her crease out. I'm by no means a makeup artist. I don't normally apply makeup to other people. It's normally just to myself, so don't judge me too harshly. And then I'm going to blend that up a little bit toward her brow bone. There is a brush that comes with the Naked palette. It's just a nice flat brush. It almost mimics a concealer brush. I don't use it a whole lot. If I do use it, I'll use it for a highlighter. And for the highlighter, I'll use the same color that's in this Naked palette, which is the Virgin. What I'm going to use is another brush now. It's a double-sided brush. It's a Bare Essentials brush. This came in the Rock and Roll kit, but it's a nice kind of a stubby end, which is good if you're wanting to apply more pressure, more color, and then also a pointed end, which would be, you could use that for eyeliner, because Bare Minerals is notorious. You can wet their eyeliner or wet their eyeshadows and use it for eyeliner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pointed end and I'm going to put it in the Hustle, which is that dark plum charcoal, and I'm going to run it, if you'll open your eye and look up, run it on the lower lash line, kind of drag it out just a little bit here. Heavier toward this corner of your eye, and then fading out as you go towards your tear duct. Okay. Then I'm going to use the stubby end of the brush and dip it in the what I like to use for the highlighting powder in this palette, the Virgin color, which is just a very nice, not white, very neutral, shimmery color that's great to highlight. And I'm going to spread some here on her brow bone just to give it a complete look. And then again, just a little bit on top of the Sin, just here in the corner, and just blend it gently. Okay. Courtney's so pretty, though, that anything will make her look good. So that's really it. That's what I would consider a kind of neutral, smoky. It's not too dark. It's not too light. You could wear it to work. You can wear it to go out. If you wanted to take it up one step, a step up, you can use the there's a beautiful black color in here that has some shimmer to it. It's this one right here, the Creep color.
Creep?
Creep, yes. Sometimes what I'll do is if I'm getting ready to go out and it's later in the evening after work, I'll put some of that into the crease just to darken it up just a little bit and just blend it really well. But at this point, you would apply your eyeliner, and then you would finish it up with your mascara, which we're not going to do those things. We're just going to go with the eyeshadow palette tonight. And
this eye looks so much more lifted, and this one looks a little droopy.
Well, you can see the difference. So it definitely does make a difference, and it's a good color. It's a good color combination. Like I said, it works with a lot of different skin tones. Courtney's very fair. I'm a little bit more tan. It works well on both of us. So anyway, that is a short new video, and if you like it, comment, and maybe we'll see you again soon. All right, bye.
Bye.
That's what makes you beautiful.